So I was scrolling the internet, and wouldn't you know it, I came across a post, and it was an influencer saying that and I'm not sure if she was joking for the record, but I don't think she was. She was talking about she wanted to be so skinny that she had to worry on a windy day. And to tell you, my eyes rolled into the very back of my head is not an overstatement. And in this like GLP-1 slash Ozempic, like all the weight loss medication craze that we're in right now, skinny came back with a vengeance, or so it seems. And I wanted to do this podcast episode to let you know that if you do want to be skinny or lose weight, that doesn't mean you have to take it to that extreme. Like you are allowed to want to lose weight. You are allowed to want to be skinnier and healthier and feel better without taking it to that extreme of having to worry about a windy day. Because right now it feels like as women, we're kind of stuck between two really loud messages out there of like, oh, you're beautiful the way you are. You should love your body. Um, you're fine just the way you are, all that type of, self-love, yes, that type of stuff. And then on the flip side is the be as small as possible, skinny's back in, no matter the cost, like that type of stuff. And it's number one, if that part feels gross to me, both of them kind of feel gross to me because it turns wanting to lose weight into feeling ashamed that you want to lose weight. But then also the really skinny stuff feels like you see someone who's super skinny like that and you actually start to feel a little bit sorry for them. Like that's not okay either. And so it's like this emotional tug of war. And then it ends up for a lot of women being pretty paralyzing that we don't really make progress in either direction. There's no self acceptance because you're wishing that you were skinnier, but you don't want to go down that way too skinny route. And so we just stay stuck in the middle. And so this whole episode, I hope you realize that it's not weird for your body or for you to want your body to feel better. And it is not weird to want your clothes to fit better or to feel more comfortable in your clothes. It's not weird to want to feel sexy. I mean, it's Valentine's Day after all. Like, I hope you feel sexy of today, of all days. I hope you feel sexy. But it's not weird to want to lose weight so your knees hurt less so that then you can play with your kids more or for you to lose weight so you have more energy. None of that is weird because all of this is hard. Being overweight, or if you don't associate with being overweight, like I don't, but I carry extra weight, like a lot of us do. Like, so when I'm carrying around more weight than I want, that's hard. My body doesn't feel as good as it could otherwise. That is hard. But it is also hard to change your habits, to rein things in a little bit when we've been going off the rails. That's hard. Behavior change is hard. So you just have to choose your hard. I know you've seen that meme or you've heard that phrasing of choose your hard. That's exactly what this comes down to. And so it's not weird to want to lose weight. It doesn't mean you suddenly hate yourself or your body. Maybe it just means that you want to show up more fully for your life and you know you can do that better at a different weight, at a healthier weight. Because when the line from healthy into skinny, when we're approaching that, that's a totally different matter. But when you're just talking about wanting to be healthy, not wanting to be so tiny you have to worry about the wind, but to feel better in your body and show up with the energy that you're hoping for, that's not chasing an extreme. And there shouldn't be shame associated with that. You don't have to become this totally different person just to lose like 10 pounds so you feel better, so your knees don't ache, like whatever the thing is, whatever the reason. But it doesn't make you a shallow person. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. And I would argue that if you want to have the most self acceptance and self love, that means wanting the absolute best for your body. And if that means carrying around less weight, those two things can coexist. That you can want to be healthier and have at a lower weight in this example and love your body. They are not mutually exclusive. They go together very well, hand in hand. That for you to love yourself and take the very best care of yourself would then result in you being at a healthy weight. That seems to make sense to me. But for some reason, gets twisted into having to justify why you want to lose weight. Why don't you love yourself? Well, that's not it at all. If you absolutely love yourself and your body and you want the best for it, well, yeah, you're going to take really freaking good care of it. So if you've been led down that path of thinking that you have to do one or the other, or that you have to do this extreme, or if you're just stuck in the middle of not knowing which way to go, grab my no excuses guide, because whatever is going through your brain, all of those excuses, I have them in this guide, and all you have to do is press play and I will coach you through that excuse so that you can take the next best step. That's all I'm asking. Take the next best step. It's not this like huge life overhaul, just one step in the right direction. And that guide will get you back on track. That's the whole reason I made it. So you're allowed to want to feel better in your body. You are allowed to have life be easier in your body. That is okay. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise, that you have to self-love a certain way or self-accept their way. Just do what you want to do. It's okay to want to lose weight. That's allowed. So that's today's daily bit of fit. Take it and run or walk or stretch. Just go move. That's it for today's daily bit of fit. I'm Coach Mack from Running with Bacon, reminding you that small steps really do add up. Make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss a bit. And if today's episode hit home, send it to a friend who might need it too. And if you ever want a quick pep talk tailored just for you, DM me on Instagram, because I'm always happy to send some encouragement your way. You can find more support and my health coaching resources at runningwithbacon.com, or come hang with me on Instagram for some healthy fun. Until next time, keep taking those small steps, because you don't need a perfect plan, just a consistent one.